Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you're well. The sun has come out in Yorkshire at last. I think it finally got the memo. It's a beautiful day here. Now, I thought I would pop on really quickly and just answer a couple of questions which are coming up quite a lot since I uploaded my video about starting on Mounjaro. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. My name is Marcea, and if you're returning, you know who I am. Hello. So yeah, just over 4 weeks ago, I started taking the injectable drug. It's a GLP-1 and it is called Mounjaro. It's like the actual drug name is tirzepatide. And so yeah, I started this and I am having amazing results in the 4 weeks already. I'm down 13 pounds and it's mind-blowing. I just can't believe it. So lots of you seem really interested in this, and I'm really happy that it has I've been able to sort of bring something to your attention and just get us chatting about it. It's just, I'm so happy about that. So yeah, lots of you want to know, did I get it from my GP or on the NHS? And if I've paid for it private, where have I got it from? So I'm just going to address those 2 points in this video. It shouldn't be very long, but just to let you know, and then hopefully that's the sort of bit of information you want to find out initially. I'll do another video later on, doing like a Q&A or something, and we'll address some like broader topics. But yeah, this is obviously like the starting point. How can you get it and how much does it cost? They're like the key things, aren't they? So obviously, it is licensed. It's a licensed drug in the UK, so it's gone through all the trials and it's got all like the proper regulations and everything with it. So it's absolutely fine to use. And yeah, you can get it on the NHS and you can get it privately. On the NHS, the like the NICE guidance has just recently come out for weight loss, well, for obesity, and they've set the marker, like the cutoff, like you've got to be over a BMI of 35. Normally you would get it from a tier 3 obesity management program, which you'd normally be referred to by your GP. The waiting lists for that are pretty lengthy, and you've normally got to have tried lots of other things prior to that. From what I can see and kind of like I've heard and things like that, GPs are still a little bit reluctant about it, and they still need educating. Blimey, a lot of GPs are still trying to catch up with HRT, so you know, never mind trying to lose weight. So a lot of them will just say, just eat less and move more, and that's fine, isn't it? But we all know that's not like always the case. But so if you're able to get referred through to a weight management program through your GP, absolutely fantastic, but be prepared, it could be quite a lengthy wait. I don't know if some GPs will be prescribing it off license for someone that's over 30. I'm not sure. If you feel like you might be eligible, you want to have a chat with your GP, always go and have a chat, but do not be disheartened if they're a little bit dismissive and just like shut you down. Just don't worry about that, you know, that's fine. But if you look at the CKS guidance for like obesity management and look at that online, it will come up, and then you can look at what the referral guidance is on there, and then you can see if you think your GP should be referring you. You can always refer back to like the NICE guidelines and see what they say. So yeah, I'm not eligible for it on the NHS. I haven't tried to get it on the NHS, and I'm absolutely perfectly fine with that. So I have got mine through a private provider online. The company I'm using is an online pharmacy called Med Express. So they do other stuff as well, you know, because it is a pharmacy. It's not just for obesity and weight loss. There are loads of things. And I had a look at all the different, there's so many chemists that you can choose from. So it's really hard. I'm just sort of letting you know, this is who I chose and who I felt really happy with. There are a couple that are a bit cheaper to begin with. And there are quite a lot that are more expensive as well, and it's just kind of trying to find a balance. I mean, you're always gonna have to pay quite a bit of money for it, you know. It's not going to be cheap at all. You might be able to save a tenner here or there, but what I would, from my own personal experience, I would far rather have like a company that I can contact if I need to contact them, that are going to be quick at getting back to me, that have got really good delivery sort of systems in place as well, and yeah, that are quick and reliable, and all these things are really, really important to me. And so that is why I went with MedExpress. I've had so far like 10 out of 10, no complaints from, you know, about them at all. So yeah, I'll pop your link down below to MedExpress. It's not affiliated in any way. I pay for this myself. I completely fund it myself. And they don't know I'm making this video or saying that I think they're the bee's knees. I've got no idea. I think they've got on their website, I think they do have a code for your very first dose to get 15% off. And it was there when I ordered mine. I'll pop you, I think the discount code is called Start Now, but I think it popped up on the screen when I was going through. If not, I do have just a referral code in general for their website, which could be if you want to buy whatever, you know, from off the site, and then you get £5 off a £10 order, and I get £5 in my account. Do not know if that works for weight loss thing, but I'll pop it there, and then you know, if that other one doesn't work, you can try it. If it works, you get £5 off. I get £5 in my account, but I'm not bothered about that at all. I don't, you know, I don't need you to use my code. I'm not worried. So when you go on, you need to sort of fill in your details. You need to put in your weight, your height, all of that. Any medication you're on, it'll ask you if you've got any history of eating disorders, certain conditions, you know, lots and lots of things like that. You then need to, it'll then ask you to submit like a full length photo of yourself plus a photo of your ID. I think it's either your passport or your driver's license. And I think that is really good, because then that way, number one, looking at your photo as well, and they can see if you're like trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you know, like if you're like a couple of pounds overweight, but you've got like a 25, 26 BMI and you're wanting to lose like half a stone for your holidays, they're going to see that you look really slim, and they're going to be like, nah, you're not entitled to it. They're not silly. Equally, yeah, my first photo I sent in, it was late at night, I put my order in, I was in my PJs, and I got my husband to take a photo of me, and my photo got declined, and I think it's because my jammies were baggy. You can see, and it does say to wear tighter fit clothing, so they can see your body shape and they can make that assessment. And then I really like it as well, because then they can, like I said, they can match the ID against your photo and against everything else. So and I know you can feel quite desperate when you're wanting to lose weight and you feel like you'll do anything, but just remember, you need to be 100% honest in your filling out of your information, 100% honest with your photos, you know, just be dead honest, because at the end of the day, if they approve like your request for this treatment, you are injecting a drug into your body, and that's going to have side effects. You know, yes, you have positive side effects, but you can have bad side effects as well, and there's always that very tiny risk of something terrible happening, you know, with any drug. So just be mindful, just be honest, and if they decline you, then you can speak to them, you know, and just say, oh, it may just be that prescriber didn't feel happy prescribing because maybe you had some conditions or something, you know, so maybe just have a conversation with them and see. So yeah, my first photo got declined because I was in baggy jammies, so I sent a new photo in, and then it got approved, and honestly it was so swift, really, really great. They sent through lots of emails and things and different messages about keeping me up to date with it, giving me information about how to do it, how to manage side effects, everything like that. I ordered it on the Sunday night and it arrived on the Tuesday lunchtime. I had tracking, I think it came with Royal Mail, and so I knew it was going to be arriving, and it arrives I'll show you when it comes in. I will show you how it arrives. But honestly, the ice packs were still solid when it arrived. It came in its box, which was then in like cardboard, and then there was 2 ice packs in it, and then there was sheep's wool as well as an insulator, and then it was in a box. So it was like, the box doesn't say weight loss injections or anything on it like that. It's very discreet packaging, but everything was still really, really cold when it got to me. I have seen some other pharmacies which have sent things out, because obviously sort of part of some online support groups, and their stuff has come and their ice packs have been like water, and it's just not good, you know. It really isn't. So for me, this has arrived really, really quickly. When I was then due like to get my second pen, you get an online dashboard anyway, so you can order from them, but they'll say you can now order, do you want to order your next pen? And then you sort of put in what your weight is, and then you can sort of like, if you think you can sort of, if you're having lots of problems, you can stay on the same drug dose, or you can move up. But and then I ordered it, and literally again, it was there. Was it the following day? It was approved virtually straight away, because obviously you've gone through all of that. You just had to update a few, like, mark that you'd seen the disclaimers again, you know, about the side effects and things. If you're on the contraceptive pill, that's something you need to think about, because it can affect that. And then another tick box, like if they can inform your GP. And I just said, yeah, because why wouldn't you? You know, because if anything happens to you, you end up in hospital, it needs to be on your record summary that, you know, make sure you tell people that you're taking a GLP-1. So yeah, I've had no problems. Prices, I've just jotted it down here. She says, I'm going to do a little split screen now. I've done a little screen grab from my MedExpress thing, and I'll show you. It's just got a breakdown of all the prices and things. But yeah, it started off like, so your 2.5 milligram and your 5 milligram and your 5 milligram. So your 2.5 be for your first 4 weeks. If you're finding that, you move up to 5. They're £149.99. The 7.5 milligram is £169.99. The 10 milligram is £189.99. 12.5 and the 15 milligrams are both £209.99. So it's not cheap. Yeah, I think there's a discount code. Have I said this already? When you're a new customer, and I think it is start now, all capitals. Yeah, it'll pop up on the screen. You can try that, or you can try my code if you want, for £5 off. But you know, that's whatever. Now, yes, I think I paid. See, it was £149.99, but I think I got the discount code that came off the website, and it brought it down with postage, because you have to pay for your postage. I think it came to about £133 for the first pen. Then obviously after that, it goes back up to normal price, and they're no longer accepting discount codes for ongoing pens, which I actually think is probably right. You get people that are jumping about from pharmacy to pharmacy to pharmacy, trying to find the better deal. But the danger with that is that then if their BMIs then drop below 30 and they've been on the treatment, I've seen some people have been declined treatment then, because then they no longer meet that criteria. They've not had a relationship with that provider. I have sent MedExpress a few messages and questions and things, and they've always got back to me really promptly. They're really, really helpful. And I did ask them, and actually it's on their website as well, but I did ask them what my BMI, like how long will they prescribe for me? What BMI do I reach before they'll say, right, that's enough, you know, you're done. And they have said that they would be happy to prescribe for me to get down to a BMI of between 23 and 25. But it would depend on the individual prescriber, my history, how I've been doing, you know, all those sorts of things. So yeah, I mean, that for me is fantastic. I do know lots of other pharmacies won't do that, so I feel quite happy. I feel confident. I'm happy they're not accepting all these discount coupons and things, because I kind of feel like my they're gonna have a good stock level, is, you know, and the service has honestly been impeccable. I am absolutely delighted with them so far. No complaints. If I do have a problem, I'll let you know. I was going to say something to you actually. Yeah, make sure you do your research about your provider. Make sure it's a reputable company. I was contacted after putting my video up on Facebook by this guy who said that they wanted to work with me, and they had a website and a Facebook page, and was there an Instagram as well, and it just looked a bit dodgy to me. I haven't even replied to him. I just think it was a scam, and he was going to be offering me like an affiliate code, and that I could get you all to then go and get your stuff from him. And I just thought, I bet it takes all your money and you'll never see a pen, you know. So do your research. I couldn't find the pharmacy on Company House. I did research it. I would never recommend anyone to you that I have not used myself or would feel 100% happy with. And I am 100% happy with MedExpress. I've had 2 orders from them now, no problems, no issues. So yeah, last point, 15 minutes, I'm not doing bad. Last point is, do not be tempted to buy a skinny jab from your hairdressers, your beauty salon, the gym, whatever. You can't just do that. You can't go in and buy a one-off thing and get it, or be sent home with like a vial of liquid to then withdraw with a syringe. That is dodgy. That is not right at all. Who knows what you're injecting, and just don't do it. It's meant to be prescription item only. And yeah, so I mean, these costs, whilst they sound expensive, you might look on and I think it says, like, it tells you what the price of the actual drug is, and I can't remember if it was about, is it £92 or something, or, you know, starting off at about 90 quid for the actual drug. But bearing in mind, this cost will also include your private prescription, which you will always pay for, because you're paying for your consult, you know, you're paying for that that prescriber, aren't you, to go through, check everything, and also issue the prescription so you can get your drugs. So yeah, just be safe. So that is it really. No, it's not on the NHS. Yes, it's private, and I get it through MedExpress, and I'll pop all details, links, everything in the description box down below. I'll try and do a pinned comment if I remember, and that's it. So I hope that's answered a few questions. If you've got any other questions, drop them below, send me a message, whatever. I am going to go back, as I say, through everything and do that, but I might put a community post up on my page as well, but and then you can do a Q&A there as well. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna go and get in the gym, do some weights and look after my muscles so that I don't end up all saggy and wobbly with no muscles left. Right, take care, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in my next video. Mwah. Bye for now.